What up, guys? It's your boy Sply coming at you with another one of my segments. Today's National Power Ranger Day. Yes, I said a National Power Ranger Day. So today, I want you all to express your favorite Mighty Morphin Power Ranger moments or other Power Ranger moments that you thought was great, exciting, and that left a really meaningful part of your life, basically. My favorite moment was Green with Evil, the introduction to the Green Power Ranger, actually the Green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, played by Jason David Frank, that played Tommy Oliver, and he was great, actually. I just loved what he did. He was the first evil ranger. I'm not an evil person myself, but just seeing him go to town and just wreak havoc and take over the team, being so dominant, it was just awesome. Especially when he had the Sword of Evil, the Sword of Darkness classic. I actually plan on owning that sword one day and just hanging above my mantle, say, yep, I own that. Anyway, moving on. Hasbro has announced that they will be continuing the 2017 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers sequel, and a lot of people have speculated what they would, not speculated, actually have said what they want to see in the next one. For starters, my first one, I think everyone can agree with this. We need to have more action inside their armors, actually. We only got probably like a few minutes of them just fighting in the armors, taking on these putties and like going to town with them. Plus, we only see Jason with his power sword. By the way, where was everyone else's power weapons? I mean, come on. You have to give them their power weapons. Also, a complete armor overhaul. It almost looked like the Ranger uniforms were taken out of Tony Stark's armory, and they just like, oh, let's just color it and slap on these, and they're now Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. No, we need a complete overhaul of these Ranger outfits. Right now I'm showing you some artwork from Deviant Art, and they look great. All of these look great. They need to take these ideas, especially this one right here, this CG looking one that I thought was really cool and as realistic as possible, and bring that onto the screen. And also bring them their power weapons and their morphers, because stepping on the damn pad and just morphing time, no, there's no more of that. Next, introduce the Green Ranger. Actually, some people want Tommy to be a female now, so that there's going to be 3 girls on the team and 3 guys on the team, you know, to balance it out and to have some more diversity on the team, to push the diversity forward, actually. I don't mind that, actually. I'm all for it. That way it gives them new opportunities to work around the story, to expand it as well. Also, speaking of diversity, I want there also to be more screen time for Zach and Trini. I feel like they didn't really get much of screen time. They seemed like they were focusing more on Jason's problems, Kimberly's problems, and Billy as well. So they need to push those two. In this next sequel, give them more screen time. That's all I'm saying. And now also next, the Power Rangers mythos. Since the success of Boom Studios' Go-Go Power Rangers and Kyle Higgins' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers introducing the Shattered Grid universe, it seems like it was a big hit. I loved it. I also loved the new introduction to Lord Draken, which is an evil version of Tommy from another alternate reality that did not get over Rita Repulsa's control and took over the world. Now, since they introduced the Zeo crystals in the previous movie, this does give them an opportunity to use elements of Go-Go Power Rangers from Boom Studios and Kyle Higgins' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and expand it. That way introducing more Rangers and more mythos stories. So thus setting up Shattered Grid. Go read the comic books. I guarantee you won't be disappointed, because Lord Draken is by far one of the best villains of Power Rangers have ever faced. Again, one of. Speaking of villains, next, for the sequel, introduce better villains. This is an opportunity to introduce Lord Zed. Lord Zed was actually very imposing, very intimidating in his first introduction. When I saw him as a kid, I was like, whoa, who is this guy, this crimson guy that's missing his skin and have all these tubes and his powerful scepter? Bring him in. And actually, while you're having Lord Zed in there, have him use the green Zeo crystal and have him give it to Tommy, manipulating him to take down the current Power Rangers. That's actually since Rita went AWOL, which, I mean, you haven't seen the body yet, and there's a rule of thumb in comic books. If you don't see a dead body, then that person's still alive. So, bring Lord Zed in, then and also bring in Scorpina, Finster, Squat, Babu as like his like, I guess you could say your Thanos Black Order kind of thing. So yeah, bring those guys in. If you don't know who they are, I recommend rewatching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and reading up on the Shattered Grid and the other comic books. Next up, no more product placements. Every time in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2017 film, they kept saying Krispy Kreme. Okay, we get it. They're Krispy Kreme's advertising themselves. Go to Krispy Kreme, go and buy it. Subliminal advertising. Mention it 3 times. You'll probably go out and get it. Just stop it. They don't need to saturate the movie with all these product placements. Just stop it, basically. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you for listening. But that's what I want to see in the next Power Ranger sequel. And like I said, my favorite is the Green Ranger. Evil with green, baby. Because that's awesome. Evil Green Ranger. Also, you know what? They can introduce the Psycho Rangers later on if they want to. But those are my favorite. That's my favorite Power Ranger of all time. And will always be, because Jason David Frank is awesome forever. Legendary Ranger. Don't worry, everyone else is awesome too. Also, those are my tops for I want to see in the sequel. Later, guys, and stay classy, nerds.